Yeah, you have an actual book. All right.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
I got the collector's edition.
Amazing.
Amazing. Absolute mad lad.
Anyways,
Uh,
hello and welcome to Defense on Series, session 11, with a new player joining us, Next Zero. And I think we will just start off the session by, having Nick tell us about his character.
okay. So he's kind of like a whimsical, eccentric void engineer, kind of head in the clouds, kind of very much a cloud cockalooter. Um, he's got the moon hopper that's constantly breaking down because it's a piece of junk, but it's a piece of junk with character. Um, yeah. What what else do you guys need to know?
Well, perhaps, what did before? Where does he come from?
Um,
Why we jumped on the space rock of all these retards.
um, well, shit. So this is where like I have like no knowledge on the technocracy. So, um,
Well, the
so yeah,
may.
he kind of.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I was just gonna suggest, you could go, with what you did before joining the technocracy.
Like I haven't thought that all out, unfortunately. Ow. Um. So yeah, he. Yeah, I haven't really thought of a backstory for him yet.
Okay,
And
Well, in that case, do you have an idea of what your previous assignment was? Just a few words. Were you posted on Earth? Were you somewhere in space?
I'm gonna say like I was out in deep space, eventually getting transferred back to Ceres because of the anatomy and just how depleted the Void Engineer ranks are, kind of just falling back. Uh, Before I was just a low-level tech on just one of the Void ships,
All right, I can
who
work with that.
who kind of just moved up because everyone else died.
Yeah. Okay, that's sensible enough. Well, I guess we will start off at a ship then. I guess let's just use the conference room. Throw that garbage out. Oh yeah, have you been looking at the other handouts? There have been, not just the handouts, but also the other characters. So get like at least
Uh,
some grasp at.
I Yeah, I haven't looked at the other characters yet on any ones that have actual stuff in there to read. I have read the previous reports, kind of why we are out here on the mission and such. Um, yeah, but no, I did not read about the other characters.
All right. Sometimes it do be like that. Why is it quiet, Bacon?
What?
Why is it quiet, Bacon?
Let me fix it.
well, anyway, so you find yourself on the Kronos after getting your transfer orders, and well, the captain of the vessel, who is also the person responsible for the for this part of the asteroid belt, is sitting in front of you, and well, you want to have like a last meeting essentially before you get dropped onto Ceres.
Okay, I kind of sit there nervously in the chair, kind of like avoiding eye contact.
He sits relaxed, relatively relaxed in his chair. No need to be afraid, son. This assignment is it's not nothing unusual, and the others probably won't eat you. At least you haven't gotten any reports about cannibalism just yet.
Just yet. Keyword just yet. So, what do you really need me to do out in Jupiter?
Oh, you're on that Jupiter. Ceres is located at in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Just just a slight difference. We haven't really exactly managed to secure Jupiter just yet. Even though we have made, of course, some efforts. Perhaps the base personnel on Ceres will even get some assignments to help us out with that. But yes, for now you will have to stick down. Your job will be to defend this part of the asteroid belt and fulfill the occasional mission. Just recently we had a Nephantic incursion. I believe they were probing our defenses, but thankfully the personnel was competent enough to repel the attack and even destroy or kill most attackers in the first wave, essentially.
That is good. That's very good. They are competent.
It just looks at you for a second, and before answering, and says, "Yes, yes, they are." Anyways, otherwise you will be free to pursue your own research, as long as it's of course not compromising your ability to respond to incoming missions and threats, as we do really need someone posted there at all times, keeping an eye out.
So, of course, I will make sure this mission is of the highest priority and do not get distracted.
About the personnel, we have we just had someone leave recently due to being reassigned. But otherwise, we still have one member of Iteration X. I believe you might quite like him. He is focused on robotic research, and I believe he has some potential in that area. Next up,
very good.
Next up, we have a fellow void engineer. He's more of a fighter type. He is more well. He's completely combat focused, I believe, and yeah. So he and some other person there are basically the fighting force. Then we have a progenitor who is well, I'm not sure how to say this, but he sometimes seems to act like a mad scientist, and but he's very versed in medicine and biology, as far as I know. And then we have some unenlightened personnel. A technician of sorts, similar to what you were before being promoted. Then we have another technician who got here transferred by well, some meddlesome friend of ours. He is from research and execution. He's also a void engineer, but well, he's a bit over enthusiastic in my opinion. And
Can you explain by what you mean by overenthusiastic?
well, he seems to care more about his work than the underlying cause.
His work is not in line with our work.
It is somewhat in line, as he builds a lot of our bases and vessels, but he isn't really that interested in necessarily preserving the lives of our personnel and using well-tested methods to deal with things, and likes to go new ways, even if it is more dangerous than necessary, even by our standards.
Did he mention who this person's name was?
No, but you would know from your files that that person is Dr. Rowan Woodward. He's like mentioned if like some of the other personnel. He's the one that sent Tyler Robertson to the base, which was the one I mentioned last. And while he continues, next we have Marcel Ashley. He is a bit of a fighter, as I mentioned before. He's one of the fighters on the base, and well, he has my trust, to say the least. I had him on my ship for quite some time, and I saw him in action quite a lot. He's of course still unenlightened, but he does his job better than many other enlightened. Well, otherwise worth mentioning is probably the base AI. Well, you're probably right about it. It's he has been there for since the beginning, and well, I believe he will be very helpful. So, do you have any questions so far?
Do we happen to have the staff's files? Can I get a copy? Just all of them?
They should be. They should be in your mailbox.
Mailbox. Okay. No, so far I'm good.
Very good. Well, we should be arriving in a few minutes, and then you will have to navigate down with your moonhopper, as the base is currently occupied to some degree. As I mentioned, the defending incursion, the wreckage of their vessel is still not entirely taken care of. And I would hate to damage a ship by trying to land.
Yes. That's perfectly understandable, sir.
Alright. Then, good luck down there.
Thank you.
I have some work to take care of, well, if you don't mind. And, he points at the door.
Don't worry, I have some stuff that I need to pack up anyways.
Alright. Don't forget the supplies. Well, I believe your car capacity is limited, so I will have to make a call to them what they're what you're going to be carrying, aside from your personal belongings.
Well, whatever supplies that need to be carried down, right? Um, right. Um, like, is he just letting me take whatever I want from the ship, or
No,
is it
like
just my personal stuff?
it's more like they have like the party has requested some stuff, and now they're
Okay.
getting like an early access to it, and well, I'm gonna like call them in like the next scene essentially, and have them decide.
Okay. I think I'm gonna prioritize um the party stuff because that seems to be the people I'm gonna be working with. So that seems to be sensible.
Yeah. Okay. The rest of you receive a call shortly thereafter. At the control room, of course. Who's gonna respond?
Bendy.
Oof. I mean, Bendy's gonna be the one informing you.
Yeah. Vicious laugh and says,
Nobody.
yeah, Bendy, call Hyde. He should be the one doing it.
I'm fixing the jokes file. Fuck. I'll pick up. Okay. Hello. Meanwhile, I got like a screwdriver in my hand.
Alright, drag yourself on the map very quick.
Where are you? There you are.
You know, and Moran appears on the screen, and couldn't his eyes seem to wander towards the lower part of your body, where perhaps your screwdriver would be located. Am I interrupting into something?
Well, my droid was having a leak. An odd leak of all kinds. Someone overfilled the files, which caused the leak. Bit odd, but still fixable. Because someone programmed this in the files. Do you want to hear it? Did you hear the rumor about the butter? Well, I'm not going to spread it.
The screen goes
Who
black.
programmed this?
The screen goes
Who
black.
programmed-
I'm sorry.
Congratulations, you now have status -1.
Yay.
Your boss calls you. Well, you receive another call. With
I'll
priority.
pick up this time.
Priority call this time. Well, to anyone but Hyde.
Exactly, good.
I'll pick up.
Alright, drag yourself out. Oof. Domino. Ah, there you are.
Give me a sec. I don't like dragging out tokens. I always fail at doing it.
Interesting.
They want dragging out tokens.
It took me like 30 seconds last Tuesday to drag out 3 tokens. I'm glad you didn't notice, Redoma.
No. Wow. Okay. Well. He like, he like looked at you for a few seconds before actually saying something.
You know, he's gonna get a salute the moment I see that it's him, and like, you know, gonna do the typical military posture as I wait for him to, you know.
Very, very good, soldier. So we have we have Marcus's replacement coming in a few minutes, and he gives you like an ETA. We no, we can't land the vessel itself, but well, the new member has its own craft with limited cargo capacity, and is able to carry 15 cubic meters of something. We have some stuff. We have a few of the things stored that you requested, and if you want to, we could give them along. So, what's your preference? What should be on board?
Ironically enough, I'm the worst person to get to make that call because I didn't order anything.
Yeah, shame, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there's ammo for me. You know.
Yeah, we can give you the ammo. All right.
I see like a couple metric fucking meters filled of ammo.
Ooh. I mean, you see like his hand move, and well, okay, that's done.
I guess I'll just recite whatever the other people would have told me they wanted, you know, or you know.
Okay, but
You know what?
the thing is limited. Like what I remember, for example, is the what's it called? The hydroponic stuff. Well, you can probably not carry it all, but like most of it.
Fair enough. So that's definitely you know, hydroponics would be something.
Yeah, I'm still gonna stick with the ammo though.
I mean, I only need a little bit of ammo. Like,
Okay, then you get a little bit of ammo.
why are you being so vague about it? You're making me paranoid out of character, Redoma.
Maybe that's the intention.
Stop! You're being a bully again.
We'll try to ask what the other guys in the base want to take from the
Yeah.
cargo. Yeah, if I remember, Vicioslav asked for some cattle prod, or something like that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I need those.
Does it take higher priority than the hydroponics?
Then I ordered molds for the mining droids.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I'll
But-
say that the hydroponics low priority because will take a while to set it up. So just the random sheet and the rest with the hydroponics parts.
Right. So those two things are things we would like to get straight away. Just like paranoidly, like texting the other lads, like, "Hey, is there anything you needed off the delivery? Let me know quickly, or you might be able to get it fast if you reply in time."
I respond, fixing droid at the moment. Vujaslav, what do you want?
Yeah, it's, I asked for some cattle prod. I need the cattle prod. The bullocks need to learn it better.
Okay, cattle prod. Anything else, lads? Lost chance.
The ammunition. I believe I asked for some NATO ammunition. Get a box at least.
All right, then we're just gonna like shiftily look back up at the commander, and yeah, the guys just reminded me of some of the things they would like, and I just thought like giving a small summary of it.
All
But
right.
we would greatly appreciate it if these could be included.
All right. We'll see what we can stuff in.
And is there anything you would like us to do as in preparations for this new arrival to make things easier?
Well, prep prep his bunk bed, I suppose. Clean it up if you have anything sleeping inside of it.
He knows. He knows. He just said anything instead of anyone. God damn it. Just gonna give him a nod. Yes, sir.
Perfect. And the screen goes black.
It was probably most amusing is that, like, isn't Mrs. character also just, like, standing in his rooms as well?
Not really, no.
I thought you would want it answered first, so I figured you'd
Yeah,
see
he
him.
left after doing the bad joke.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I mean,
It was a beautiful joke.
it was a beautiful joke, but probably not the best time to say it.
Mm.
Not quite the best time.
No, it was a pretty good time, mate.
Well, cutting back to our newest member, John Boy, you find yourself in the essentially the hangar where you're loading your ship.
Okay.
And well, you receive a message as you put stuff in. That apparently they want some extra NATO ammo, which will be delivered, and same as with some hydroponics and some energy weapon ammunition.
And a cattle prod. Don't forget a cattle prod.
And a cattle prod. Well, but
Yeah.
your spaces are kind of limited, and there isn't really like a priority attached to it. So you kind of have to make the call here and like what to fit in. Realistically speaking, you can fit in like everything but the hydroponics completely.
Okay. Well, is there like another transport that's going to bring down the hydroponic stuff since I can't fit it all?
Not really. The craft doesn't really have the capability to just carry like other crafts around.
Oh. Okay, so shit. And I assume like this hydroponic sphere, it's like quite big and heavy.
Yeah. Like it's of
Yeah,
course all disassembled, but even then there's still like a certain bulkiness to it.
Shit. We're gonna have to figure something out when I get down there.
I mean, if you want to, you could try to improvise something, and there isn't really like an atmosphere that you have to worry about in terms of like re-entry. So you could just
Cool.
tie stuff to
Actually,
the
I think-
outside if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Like, how much time do I have?
Well, enough time, like less than somewhere between like an hour and well, like 10 minutes essentially. You don't know exactly, but you would have to ask for this, but yeah, you have like enough time essentially.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of like jerry rig like a quick weld so that I can get like the container that has the hydroponic stuff in. And if it doesn't have one big container, we'll find a container that I could just weld onto the not space hopper, the moon hopper.
Sure. That
I'm kind of like you know in like college when you put the mattress on top of the car. That's basically what I'm going to do with this.
yeah.
And
I figured you
So-
would. Yeah, that isn't too much. So Yeah, just to show me like wait, actually you have like a good craft specialty, I believe, right?
Yes, I do. I just remember, like, I could really do this.
Yeah, no, roll me some intelligence crafts at a difficulty 8, and you're gonna be seeking just like 5 successes. You know, you're like improvise, like you're rigging it, so it's a bit more difficult, but otherwise should be fine. It doesn't have to hold forever, after all.
Okay. So you said intelligence and crafts?
Yep, intelligence crafts, unless you want to do dexterity.
I'll do it. Difficulty 8.
Yep.
Oops, I think I screwed this up. Let's do it this way. 9, D10. Ooh.
Alright,
So that's what? That's 2, 3.
yeah, that's 3.
Since this is a creative, will this constitute of being creative?
Yeah, it would. That would.
With how to? Okay, so that's 3.
Yeah.
Wait, why isn't it?
Why isn't what?
He's not using a macro.
Yeah, I actually typed it out.
Jeez.
I haven't set up my macros yet.
GG. There are macros like you know, I put macros in, you just have to enable them.
Yeah, I know. I haven't gone through that yet.
Oh yeah, anyway, so it seems to be right anyways. So yeah. You make some progress, but well, it's not quite finished. So you have to roll again to continue the process. Of course, if you fail like another time to finish it, you might end up with some time constraints here and there. Yeah, which might end up having to leave some stuff.
Ooh, let's see. Can I do? Okay. No, I don't want to. I don't want a chance using that magic yet. So I really need this. So that's what?
That's enough successes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's 4, 5, 6, 5.
Shouldn't be more.
Should be
You have 3 in the first one, and this should be.
Oh, yeah, I didn't count the 3 on that one, so it's 8 in total.
I think it
No,
would
it's
even be
it's-
more because you did failure 10 instead of failure 1. You got 2 10s and 1 1.
Yeah.
So it should be 3 base plus 2 from the 10s.
Yeah. The roll's wrong, so it's 4 from the 10s, 2 from the 9, so that's 6. But the 1 drops it down to 5.
All right.
So it's 8 in total.
That's more than enough anyway. So you will you succeed in like making it this time. Well, your first round essentially of working it over didn't really go that well, but this time you just feel inspired and have learned from your previous mistakes. And well, you managed to essentially get everything on it as probably not intended, but it works. It just works.
Yeah. Okay. So like I like step back and I just kind of like make sure the welds are all good. Like just kind of like try to shove them, and I do a little couple kicks, and then just shrug and like, okay, all good. Um, I get the rest of the stuff, the bullets, the cattle prod, the energy cells, whatever else is there, and just toss it in.
Yep. Alright, alright, to take a moment to like enable the macros, I suppose. And then yeah, you take off and to the wonderful, wonderful base. Let's see. Go way height.
Rude.
Yeah. You know, I presume you're gonna leave now.
Yep. I will hook myself up to the hopper. I'm probably the moment I get in. No, I'm not gonna do that. We're okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, you descend upon the base. As like the initial like mission briefings and the like in your files indicate, it seems that you know, it's like a fresh base. You see like you see like most stuff seems like super pristine and like freshly built, which you know isn't surprising after the dimensional anomaly.
Well,
But
at least this place is clean.
yeah, but at you know the base, you see at the landing pad area, you see like another vessel which seems to be quite shot up from like basically all directions. The base points weapon at it. It's probably the
Is that the invading vessel he's mentioned before? Like, is that the crashed one?
yeah, presumably.
Okay. I just like want to like fly over it as I like go in for a landing.
Yeah, you do that, and well, the like you know, most parts seem to be fine-ish, but well, there's a concentration of fire where the airlock used to be, and you see it like ruptured, and anyone that wasn't wearing a suit was probably in for a bad time, or you know, happened to be standing there.
Okay. I wonder if I want to use my. I don't want to use it yet. So yeah, I kind of like just mentally like log all the information that I am seeing, and just head to the base.
All right, you land on a free spot without any, you know, wreckage and scorch marks. Relatively, you might land like, relatively near the entrance, despite all of this, and well, you're down. And the others in the base, well, gotten an alarm that the vessel is approaching. You know, with like you know to get like the proper security codes this time, not some old ones. And well, you is there anything you would like to do?
We need to remove one of the Bolexes from the bed.
Just say,
I
Kevin
kind of
needs
like
to remove the bullets.
So yeah, I land and get out of the dock once it's safe. I would still have like my a suit on. Is there anyone around when I come in?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Okay.
Would anyone come out like to greet the new guy?
I'd probably go out, yeah.
Alright, feel free to drag yourselves out on the map.
God damn it.
I can drag you out if you want to.
No, I need to learn.
Yeah, that's fair.
You drag a token to the map.
Hey. It's hard.
Like, should make a
It's not.
should make a tutorial on that.
Should also make a tutorial on how to switch maps, apparently.
Oof.
Here, take this card to feel better.
Wait. What are these trade cards? What the fuck? What is this?
Take the card. No.
What is this for?
It's
I'm
just,
trying to see my card times.
it's
Give
just,
me all your cards.
when it's just playing cards. But yeah,
What the fuck?
you are greeted by from what you from your files you would know as Tristan Cooper or Copper. No, it's Cooper. Yeah, it's Cooper.
It's Cooper.
Yeah. Have you tracked your token out? Yes, you have.
Here.
I have.
Okay, let's do it here. Nick, you can also track your token out, I suppose.
I'm trying to find where my token is, actually.
Right at Ceres Express. Like all the way.
Oh, I thought it was actually on the screen. Sorry.
No, oh no.
See, it's hard. I told you.
Yeah, really gonna make a tutorial then.
No, I thought my token was actually on the screen. Yes.
God
So yeah,
bless.
I go up to him and it's like, "Hello, I'm John Harper. I got the hydroponic stuff. I got the bullets." I then pull out the cattle prod and I'm not judging. I just hand him the cattle prod.
I'll chuckle at that and, extend my hand to you and, hello. I am, what's my meme name? Tristan Cooper. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure. Do you got like a shop around here or something? Someplace that I can be nice and safe.
Do we have a shop around here where you could be nice and safe?
Well, you don't have a shop. I presume that you mean it as a place to work and sleep in.
Yeah, like a workshop, just kind of
Yeah.
like
No,
you got
you-
a workshop. You don't.
Yeah, you have that.
Okay, no workshop. I just pull out like a little notepad and write down no workshop. Tell me you at least have a coffee maker, a good coffee maker.
We do, but as a warning, I'd suggest staying away from coffee offered to you and just making it yourself.
What did you do to the coffee maker?
It's not what
did
I
coffee
did.
do to you?
I wasn't the one at blame. It was one of the other guys. I don't want you to start off with, any worse ideas to people, but just don't touch coffee given to you. Just make it yourself.
I was gonna make, but actually, I wasn't gonna make the coffee myself. What am I lying to?
That's probably the safer decision, to be honest. Do you, out of
So-
character, know what I'm on about?
Not really.
Okay, good. Good.
It's probably for the
You
best.
don't need to know.
You don't need to know. Just stay away from the coffee.
Due to the coffee.
Let's see to
Actually-
find out.
Actually, it was the sugar, right?
Yeah, it was the sugar.
Fair enough. Same thing.
What did you do to the sugar?
Again, it wasn't what I. Okay, look. You're gonna have to. It's not gonna matter. It's something we put behind us, but I just wanted to give you a warning as a welcome to the base. We cleaned up one of the rooms for you, and there is indeed a space where you can, tinker on stuff. as much as you'd like. Stop trying to steal my cards, by the way, guys. They're all mine.
Okay. Can you lead me to him, please?
Oh yeah, before you leave, well, you probably couldn't help but notice the unusual, well, extrusions on the craft. It seems like someone has welded some way to, you know, store extra cargo there, and that extra cargo in there it looks suspiciously like well, disassembled hydroponics.
Do I notice like my energy cells in there?
No.
That's probably fine then. Do you did you do that modification yourself?
Yeah. You know, we don't have too many ships. That was the only thing available. It works.
You know, I'm not going to judge you. It's a fine work of engineering, I suppose.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
True. Yeah, no, I'd be happy to guide you to the base. It's not that far, but it's
Okay. Lead on.
Perdomo, why are you like this? Can you stop?
What do you mean?
You keep trying to steal my cards. You realize I get notified whenever you do that, right?
There could be anyone.
No, it's a Dementia ST!
Well, yeah, you get you can essentially decide like where you want to go first. Like you have like essentially like some part of the quarters like prepared essentially, and well, also like some workspace where you could, you know, crash. I believe the workspaces are all like pretty tiny overall, but well, that should be alright, right? Let's see. We have small workspaces here, so yeah, where do you want to go first? Essentially, is my question.
To my quarters because I kind of want to drop my stuff off. And, yeah, to my quarters.
Sure. Here you're being led to your quarters, and if there's nothing else, you would arrive there, and well, there you have like the typical bunk beds. You know, everything's, you know, new and pristine as expected. Well, roll me some perception alertness at an 8.
Oops. What to do?
That's a beautiful
That's
dice roll.
Yes, yes, it is.
Could you just use the macro, the roll macro it is?
Oh, well. Yeah, I will use that.
Yeah, that's like a bit of a mess here.
Do you want me to re-roll it now?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, like generally my policy is to like re-roll stuff instead of, you know, adjusting like the outcome. Ah, yes, perfect. Well, everything seems normal to you, and you have your new fresh sleeping space. You know, yeah, there isn't like much furniture in there, but there's enough space to, you know, put your belongings in.
Kind of just look around. Kind of like just kick the the bunk.
Oh,
It will do. Tristan is still there, right?
presumably.
Yeah, I'm waiting to guide you around as if it's.
Okay, I kind of like just like dump my stuff. Like not even like elegantly like putting it onto things, just like literally just dump. It's like, oh, what else is there around here? Anything
Huh.
interesting?
There's a common laboratory we share amongst the enlightened people in the ship. Beyond that, there's also a target range. There's a cafeteria with, I believe, you saw some donuts laying around. Just like scratches his head. We've got a really cool rover that I particularly commonly use. I think that about covers all, except for maybe there's also the commanding room that might be important. We'll have to swing by there just to establish where it's at. But first, we do just like looks around and he's like, "Hey, Bendy,
Yes.
our new arrival has arrived." They thought it'd be a good time for you to get into it, acquainted.
Sure. There's. Well, I'm Bendy, the base AI. I'm responsible
Hello,
for. I do most of the most of the most of the work around here. That in regards to the base, I monitor activities as far as I'm able to, and take calls and make sure that the personnel is alerted if any malfunctions happen. If I can find them, of course, first.
that is very nice. Very nice. Um, kind of look at Tristan. So, when am I going to meet the other staff?
Well, they commonly are. Some of them, well, I say some of them, but I mean every single one of them tends to be caught up in their own little thing. But we could always swing by their laboratories and
Yeah,
have a nice meet and greet.
yeah. I kind of I'm interested in meeting the people I gotta work with and hopefully not die with. That would be good.
I see you have low willpower. Okay, then.
Uh, oh no, I just don't like dying.
Oh.
Oh.
Anyways, that's a good point to ask. What's everyone up to that isn't here with the new guy?
In the bollocks room, just trying to make sure that the bollocks are around it because we can start to take some of them out of the room of the new guy. I hope it's everything good there, and I didn't leave any shit behind.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. At least you haven't gotten any complaints just yet. And out of character, I can tell you, he failed his role to notice a certain uh, after odor.
It's good. Yeah. And Vicious Love would be probably leave quickly to grab the Kato Prod and test it on his on the pets.
Sure. I mean, if you want to, actually, no, just roll me like some dexterity melee at a 6 base.
Oh, I actually have metal.
Yeah, okay. Well, It's a bit unwieldy, but it seems you can work with it to some degree, and you manage to zap some of the bollocks, which well quickly develop a natural fear pose whenever you swing it.
But I believe that the others outside would hear the small scream of reptiles.
God bless. Yeah, I'm going to depend like when they're gonna get there. But yeah, Ems, what would you be doing while Bacon is torturing some goddamn bollocks, and Domino's leading the new guy around?
I will probably expect my tools, do it a nice polish before we get on to the satellite project. You got to prep your tools before the good old building starts.
Alright. So essentially at the laboratory.
Yes.
Alright, that's good. Where are you gonna go first? You can get directions from Bendy, where people are.
Oh, sorry. Were you talking to me?
To both Domino and you.
Okay.
Personally, I would suggest you meet Hyde first. He's more fanatical. You know what? They're both equally fanatical. Never mind.
Well, you go up to Hyde, and he appears to be in the laboratory.
Expecting my tools. Oh yes, this is how you do it. You get like a massive polish machine. Slowly turns around. Hi. I'm Hyde Berry. Who are you?
I'm the new guy, the guy who had to drop off your stuff, like the hydroponics and stuff. Oh yeah, John Bowie. I then grab his hand as I realized I was like, oh yeah, I gotta say my name.
Cool. Do you like jokes, John Berry?
I
Bowie,
just
not
I just
Barry.
whispered to you, say no, say no, say no.
He wants me to say no, so you can tell him the joke. I say that and then just leave.
I like telling a dad joke.
I'm leaving too.
He's fun. Sometimes
I leave and I lock the door so he can't get out to hear the joke.
It's not how that works. Mandy's got.
I'm afraid you can't just lock the door because, well, you have the same access level essentially.
Bendy, please lock the door.
It takes guts to be an organ.
I'm going to the
don't you know?
bathroom.
But besides from the jokes, I can tell. Have you met? Was it the Slav one? Have you got given a nickname by Bendy yet?
No.
Don't worry. Ask for a nickname. He'll generate it for you. And at the moment, I'm just trying to build a satellite, or multiple of them. So that's going to be fun for the entire day.
What is the satellite supposed to do?
You know what? Satellites are going to satellite, bro.
So you're just gonna put a hunk of metal to rotate around us?
Nope.
Have it do nothing?
Nope, a client wants it. Dr. John wants it. It's a commission. And I explained to him what the commission system is.
Yeah, out of character talk real quick, so to just clarify this, there's essentially a bunch of commissions that, if I'm not too lazy, I'm gonna add new things to it. They essentially are like mini missions where you have to do like certain things. In this case, they want to have like a number of satellites, and there's going to be a reward for it essentially every time. Let me try to find the commission real quick. Which technocracy, I believe. Yes, commissions. The
sentient satellites.
Yeah, exactly. The sentient satellites were like a bunch of satellite network that could be doing the dimensional anomaly, and that's like the rebuilding attempt.
Yeah.
And you get you have like certain conditions. You have certain spheres at certain levels to build it essentially, and then you get a reward. Of course, like if it's like a contact, you're not gonna get the more contacts in contact because the same person. But yeah, if you have like the backup, you can't use it as the backup at the same times. But you get them you get those for like several missions instead. So you have like 2 of those VDEs, containment specialists, every time you do it.
Okay.
And of course, like the same is true for the for like reading the Principe. Yeah. Depending on like your character, you might find like something suitable for yourself there as well, if it isn't already there.
Question: is Cooper in the room with us, or did he run out?
It depends. Did he start saying a joke?
Yeah, I said 2 jokes. Did you like run out the room?
Nah, probably stayed in.
I have to leave for now. I should probably be back soon, but I don't know. Leave my introduction for later.
All right. Okay. That's fair enough.
See you guys later.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Also recommended not to drink the coffee here because it's very bland tasted.
It's not the only reason. Just gonna shyly look over to hide.
That instant. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah.
Surprised you somehow managed to misplace that memory, to be honest. It was
That was
interesting time.
It was very interesting, but do remember he was a doctor. He can easily fix it up. So kind of minor. What was the other thing I was supposed to remember now? Oh yeah. As I press a button on my hand, you want to meet my assistant, Android? Shh.
Oh, you have one of those too?
Yep. I just fixed his file.
Yeah, you see like a robot. It was like minimized essentially, and for repairs, but now it's like standing up and says ready. Actually, it actually starts that it gives beep boop noises. And hide. And you have the option to play. You get like a bunch of options. One of which is to use the dad joke library.
Use the dead joke library. I press the button, and he gets the text-to-speech voice. Says this. Mode.
Can we get some mercy XP anytime he makes a joke at this point?
That's what the robot says, you see?
I love this. I am on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it.
Why are you reading it out? God damn it. You know, I make an effort
Oh.
not to read those because they're too cringe. You know, you're gonna go ahead and read them every time, okay?
Okay, we have another one. How many apples grow on a tree? All of them.
Can I server mute you?
I love strike. So what's your skill?
Skill?
So,
I make things. I break stuff too. I try to
nice.
mainly focus on the making things, but well, you know, eggs and such, omelets.
Ah, so
Honestly, I
you.
don't really know.
Ah,
I
you
don't really
look.
know how eggs and omelets work together. Actually, no, not really.
Nor do I. They usually send it down the processing food. Don't try the processing food; it gives you diarrhea.
Why is everything here trying to kill you? Why can't you just get nice things?
Why'd you think we got the hydroponics for?
Oh, okay.
Fucking my character
Um,
just thinking in his own mind, why am I the only sane person here? What the actual?
um, as he's like talking to me about this, I kind of break out my tablet and I'm like looking over his robot.
Alright.
Just you know, I'm evaluating the craftsmanship.
Alright, sure. Are you using any magic or just, your expertise and, well, your eyes?
I will actually use my magic. If I can find it. It is. Don't cause the streams.
Don't watch.
Can I use my advanced information gathering to like assess his robot? Just kind of.
Sure you can.
Because I'm using his robot mainly to understand his craftsmanship and his level. So yeah.
Sure. You can, well, just, roll me level 2 effect, coincidental. So at a 5 base. Oh yeah, for like magic stuff, you can roll like to make your magic easy. You can just roll like your attribute visibility, if appropriate, which I believe would be in your case like.
I got my unique foci, so if it was diff 5, it should be diff 4.
Mm-hmm.
That. Where's my. I'm just gonna keep it at 4. 4 is low enough.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, then just roll it.
4.
Alright, you do your scanning and yeah, you you see like actually pretty excellent craftsmanship, like but then you notice well, there have been like several alterations and like tinkering and the like with someone that has like less expertise. It's not bad, of course, not bad at all, but it's it's not mastery essentially, but it's not too far off. It's like a decent craftsmanship. Someone that has worked for probably a while on like decent machinery and robotics in general, and you can also tell like very tech versed and the like.
Okay. Is there like any like obvious weaknesses? Like just something I could be like, oh, you missed this.
Well, you're probably It's actually I'm just taking pretty well taking it pretty good so far. So you would only like notice the obvious, like the like some of the like it doesn't have like that fine tuned what would you call it, like manipulation. But that seems by design. It's like more It's not that simplistic, but also not,
Okay.
the human-like
So
perfection that some have.
it doesn't have really good manual dexterity.
Yeah, essentially, and
Yeah.
its capabilities seem to be a bit like limited in that regard. And yeah,
Okay. So yeah, I'm sitting there. I'm going over with like a computer program on my tablet running as I get the scan. Hmm. You should probably upgrade the servo motors in its hands. Its manual dexterity is quite low.
Wish I
Nice.
can. Wish I can, but we're on this base, you see, and this base is getting less resources than you know. So I have to make do. And
Hmm.
also, it's also very nice you did notice this was my first ever droid I built, you see.
Oh yes, yes. I can understand the sentimental value your first one ever has.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you ever need a hand with those motors, I can always come by.
Nice. Right that. Nice. Get my tablet, write his name down on the yes list. And also, can you actually shoot a gun?
I can build something that can shoot a gun. Hey,
Hmm.
robot. Hey, does your robot have a name?
Android.
Give it a name. Come on.
I mean,
Well, it is. It is a name.
Wait a
A
minute.
proper
I
name.
will show you.
You thought his like memory only was like with actual jokes. No.
It's
No.
and
And Android, would you like to learn how to shoot a gun?
just beeps.
Laser
It,
point.
it can't talk. It can't talk.
Nope. Nope.
Oh,
AI problems, you see. I only got the simple AI.
It can recite dad jokes at you, but that's it. No actual speech.
we need to get it to talk.
Well, that's what I needed Webster for before before he was re-signed, you see.
Mm, mm. Yes. Fortunately, our work does interrupt, our passions. Um, is there a bathroom nearby? I kind of need to go to the bathroom.
Cooper, did you give him the tour to the entire base? Right?
I
No,
mean, we've only now just basically started. You happen to be the first person we ran into. But if you need to use the bathroom, I could show you real quick. It's not that far away.
yes, please do. And I also actually have to use the bathroom in real life.
Sure.
That was kind of my segue to that.
Good role play.
Anyways.
I know, we sound so excited, guys. Don't we? Yeah.
All right.
Gosh. I need more cringe moments.
No, you don't. No, you really don't.
I have got the Sorodoma. I am not sad that he hanged up on me. I too will hang up on me if you hear that bad check. But besides from that,
You
yeah,
just went from being like the base talker to the base
Yeah.
fucking stalker.
that's the one who stalks in the toilets in the first day coming to the base.
Yeah, exactly. That's a new guy who can blame him. Yes.
What if the toilet breaks? We all know you're gonna be on the front lines doing your duty, you know? Toilet
Yeah, no,
duty.
he's
God damn it.
Oof. What the
I
hell
see.
happened
So
here?
his jokes were okay, but mine aren't.
No, that's not it. I just had some message. Apparently the car's broken. For fuck's sake, I know we're gonna need it on Monday though.
What has broken the car?
His
Yes.
car.
Should just
Indeed.
jerry rig it that it works, you know?
I wish.
What's broken?
But anyways,
What's
You-
broken in the car?
Simple. You get a knife. You go into public transport and say, "Drive me to this area, or I will shank you, Mr. Bus Driver." Let's say you get a free ride and the free ride to the police station.
the problem is like nothing really is happening at that early. That's a real problem. Like I can't actually take public transportation at all. It's just
Well, it looks like you'll be calling in sick that day.
man, I really.
you-
The problem is like we knew this was like the car was not well, and I even offered to fucking pay for it, but nothing happened. Just why?
Hold on. Did you pay a MOT or something to that car or something to be on the road or some form of tax?
I mean, that's what you have to do, but no. I meant like I meant like that I was willing to pay for the car repair. We had to put to to the mechanic, and he said certain things are broken, and I was willing to pay for those broken things, and well, for some reason, that no way took up the offer, and now it's of course it got worse.
It's simple. They're gonna deliberately make it so bad they'll charge you a bigger bill. That's how they do their shit, you know? You have to literally hamstring them at the moment. It's like, if it gets worse, just scrap the fucking thing. Like, they're just gonna see how far they're willing to jump in your pockets for the repairs. But either way, you can ask your, I don't know, workplace for carpool or something like that. I don't know.
I can't call them before it's too late. That's the thing.
Oof.
It's settled. Like there's nobody there on Sundays, thankfully, because the Sunday is always off. And well, it's Saturday, 10 p.m. Like there's nothing going on.
Oof.
I think they closed like 5 minutes ago. So the perfect time to tell me that the car is broken.
Fucking beautiful. German engineering, boys. Just remember, the world's finest engineering.
As someone who has to repair things as a living, it really is, because the Japanese are idiots.
I know.
Can I just drop by and repair the car real quick? Something about the coolant pump.
My car is falling apart. I have a loose muffler.
Oof.
No,
It's been loose since March.
nice.
I once saw someone with the muffler on the ground while driving on the highway. There were some nice sparks there. Thankfully, it was nobody I knew, but but it was probably a bad idea to drive behind it. Like if the thing had come loose, whoever was driving behind it would have gotten probably the thing in the windshield.
Cut.
I know a guy who actually had that happen. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound lovely at all.
Oh, no. Just got a message about my other car. Well, my first car's busted. My second car just gonna arrive. Lovely. And it's my granddad's car. Because it's an old fucker. like yo, which got modified, which is nice.
All right. Now that you're back here, like, well, time to see. What would you want to do again before you left?
I think you wanted some
we-
coffee, right?
No.
You wanted to see how
Yeah.
Domino's plumbing works.
My plumbing was actually quite alright, I'll have you fucking know.
Was the plumbing quite alright?
Well.
Or one detail.
No,
Rolled
yeah,
through, I got like 5
yeah,
successes.
yeah, it was pretty well, but just roll me like some perception technology or something for like what I didn't expect. So we don't have to bother with magic. Yeah, technology.
Perception and technology. I had to look up how much dice.
Actually, with your, you actually could also use your crafts. Now that I think about it. And
Okay, I'm gonna use my crafts. 8. What's the difficulty?
just 6.
6. Does mechanical aptitude apply?
Why? Yes, it would.
Okay, that's difficulty 4, I believe.
I should have picked that one up as well as Hands of Daedalus would have been glorious.
Is the plumbing good?
It is indeed good. Whoever did this was very professional at it. You know, you see like some non-standard piping, which apparently like circumvented some problem that that had. You're not exactly sure, of course, with just by looking at the pipes what the problem was, but yeah, seems like solid work and will probably not be a problem ever.
I just like come out of the bathroom. You can hear like the toilet still flushing, and I just like shake his hand. It's like, you did a wonderful job in there.
I'm gonna dodge that handshake attempt until you go wash your hands first.
Yes, I did wash my hands. I did. You could have heard the wash.
I mean, if I can still
he
hear
made
it
sure-
flushing, then no, I'm sorry.
I don't know how long the flush is. I know with.
Well, they are exactly 3.5 seconds in this base, so fuck you. Go wash your hands, mate. Come on now.
We could actually.
Oh, if it was that low, then yes, you would no longer hear the flushing. You would have heard me wash my hands. Then I would just flush the toilet again.
Also
Just
gonna
because
look
I'm
at you
like,
paranoid, like, how did you know I did that? Who told you this?
Well, no, he's just impressed because he was just how fast it was. Right?
Ah, yes.
Because
yes.
it filled up so fast, he's like, oh, that's gonna keep going.
Ah, yes. In that case, you know.
It's like a vacuum. It's just like you're being sucked into the toilet.
You know, Redomer,
Yeah.
I would like to do a check to see if his fucking hands are washed or not. I don't trust this lad.
Don't worry.
I'm afraid like you wouldn't be able to tell if the hands are washed or not just by looking.
What if the hands are still wet?
You need life one, kiddo. You need to see if the germs are building up.
Okay, did you not dry your hands?
Yes, he dried his hands. He's not a brute.
Yeah, then I'm afraid you couldn't see it.
Well, if I see that the hands are dry, I know, like...
His hands aren't dirty, if you're asking that.
Alright, I'll you know, my character takes like 2 seconds as a pause when you extend the hand, and then just like eventually takes it and says, yeah, thank you. I was the most recent person who worked on that. It turned out pretty alright.
It was very good. Very good. Surprisingly good.
Thank you.
I enjoyed that.
Just gonna confusingly look over at you. Do you mean looking at the work or going to the bathroom?
Oh, I'm talking about the work in the bathroom.
My work or
Like-
your work?
Your work, man. Like, you gotta recycle the water there. It filled up quickly. Good flusher. I'm sorry, have you ever used a low flush toilet in deep space? No, not doing that. No.
Yeah, no, that sounds pretty awful to me.
Yeah.
Uh,
You don't know how much easier you've made my life. You cannot understand that.
well, that's comforting. When I arrived, the you know the plumbing system wasn't in such a good shape, so I'm glad that I managed to make it a little bit better.
Yes. Some Bendy or face AI thingy.
Yes.
Who haven't I met out of the party?
I mean,
Sorry, I'm trying to
are you-
learn names.
Are you asking me or are you asking Bendy?
I'm asking like out of character because I would actually have tried to learn your names.
The only guy you haven't met isn't here currently.
Vicious yeah.
Oh.
You have, but you have like other crew that is still there. You have Tamia Buxton, which is the crewman I mentioned earlier. Then you have Tyler, the one that also crewman, but got sent by that Dr. Rowan Woodward.
Okay.
And
You know what?
Then you have Marcel, who's like the soldier in the base. The other one, aside from Tristan.
You know, my character's
Okay.
gonna perk up at you and be like, "Hey, there's someone else you should meet. Their name's Tom, yeah."
Well, lead the way. Tristan, are you still here?
I am Tristan.
Oh, I'm really bad at names and voices.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's quite alright. Don't worry about it.
Also, I'm like 3 edibles in.
You what? Pardon?
I've had like 3 edibles today because I got up at like 6 in the morning.
Did you say edibles?
Edibles. Yeah,
Okay, but why start so early with those?
because we're still in lockdown here,
Fair enough.
so it's like yeah, like I can't go out anywhere. I can't do anything. So yeah.
But that fact is still
Uh,
surprisingly awake.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, take me to this other person, please.
Don't worry, it's time for the best meeting ever. Let's go talk to Tamia. Just gonna walk him to like her dorm and say like, "Hey, yeah, just knock on the door. I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom real quick."
Oh God, why you like this? That's really cursed and mean.
I kind of like I let him leave and I just wait for him to like walk away. Is there like a hiding spot somewhere nearby? Like, is there like a maintenance area that I could just like open up and just crawl in?
Just roll me like some perception alertness real quick. That is 6.
I believe it's 4 dice out of 6. Is that right? Yeah. So yeah, 2 successes.
Alright, 2
Is
successes.
this a new day, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll spend a willpower.
Okay, do that. Oh, perfect.
That's 4, 5 if you count hand-eye coordination somehow.
I don't. But yeah, you have 4.
But
You have 4. Polishing his bald head, apparently. It's really shiny. He seems to be doing that a lot. And yeah, well, you find like a hiding spot, someplace in the wall. It's like a maintenance tunnel, more or less. It's a bit tight, and obviously not made for longer, for human comfort. But yeah, you can hide in there and look out
Okay.
some slits.
Okay. So I'm gonna like pull off like my sock and put in some like what I would put in like what would I have loose? Like loose change and screws and nuts into a tube sock, and then I'm just gonna roll it up into a ball. Okay.
All right.
Are you managing to
And-
confuse Redoma? What the hell?
Just give me a moment. And I'm gonna get like all prepped to like quickly scurry into the maintenance tunnel and hide. So I'm gonna have that prep, and then I'm just gonna throw the sock at the door, then scurry into the tunnel to hide.
All right. Well, Domino, you see him do all that. Is there anything you would want to do before before he scurries into the tunnel?
Wait for Tristan to come back, then he can deal with her.
Who are you talking to? I'm the only one with you. I'm Tristan.
Oh, the Domino was with me. Sorry.
Domino equals Tristan.
Oh my god. See, okay. So Domino is Tristan.
Domino, god damn it.
Domino is Tristan. I'm trying to learn this.
Okay, wait. I'll type.
Okay,
I'll type it out, please.
I'll tell you this. Tristan is the homino, you see, because he's a homo,
Right.
you see. Careful.
Die, Emperor of Fag. Die.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay. 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 So what I'm going to do then is like I'm just going to wait like 10 seconds as Tristan like goes to the bathroom. Then I'm going to throw the sock, hide in the hole. So when Tristan comes back, he gets to deal with this prank.
But where are you throwing the sock at?
At the door.
All right.
Gonna make it look like I'm knocking.
All right. Then roll me some.
Because I don't trust you.
Okay.
I don't trust you going to the bathroom all of a sudden.
Okay. Roll some dexterity stealth to scurry away.
Shouldn't
Dex-
you roll athletics so to see if he actually hits the door?
Oof. I presented the door's big enough. He doesn't have to roll for that.
I don't know, man.
Can it be Dex plus Athletics to scurry away in time?
Yeah. Like to hide in time.
So 5 difficulty. Difficulty 6.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Difficult 6. Oh. How unfortunate.
I
Nice.
just bang my head.
Alright. Well, this is something very curious unfolds before Tristan's eyes. As as John throws a sock at the door and then scurries away into some vent from. And well,
I'm just gonna look at this, be fucking confused, and just stay in place. What the fuck? I want to see what happens next.
you see, well, like after a few seconds, you hear like a yes from the inside. Then a few seconds later, more angrier yes, and then well, you hear some shuffling and the door opens and well, Tamia walks out. I guess Trish to be out here somewhere in the map.
How happy is she looking?
Oh, unsurprisingly, so happy. She has a big frown on her face and looks around. Who is this? And she let me just roll it real quick. to see if she notices any either of you.
Sorry, roll what?
She's gonna roll something. Oh yeah,
Oh.
she sees you scurrying into the vent, and yeah, defender wins in this case.
She doesn't see me.
Yeah, the enforcement willpower. Yeah, and looks at you. Who are you? And why? And why did you knock on my door?
Because I wanted to pull a prank on Tristan. Like I kind of like just play with my fingers all like sheepishly. Sorry. He doesn't seem to like jokes.
Listen up, I don't like him either, and if you ever involve me in your jokes again, then there are gonna be consequences. Do you understand? And walks towards you, to look you into the eyes.
Yes, I understand. Don't get caught by you while making jokes.
So, who are you?
Oh, I'm John Harper, the new guy. I brought the hydroponics.
It just shrugs. Alright. I'm Tamia. If you ever do to pull any pranks, I will find you, and I will make you pay for it. And goes back in.
Okay. I kind of like just shrug. It's like, okay, I guess I can just wait here for Tristan.
Yeah, like
Hope there's something else.
at this point, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, like pull the drain thing, and just come back. I gotta flush the toilet just to make it seem real,
Yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, just a side note, if you prank her and actually follow up on you not just not getting caught, she will suspect you first.
Did it again?
She will suspect you first.
Why? I didn't do nothing. She didn't
I
even
did-
see me.
No, she's gonna suspect me first.
Yeah.
Ah, that's good.
I mean, you probably should have. You kind of hinted at pranking her.
I did. How? I just need
Not
to go to
you,
the
not you,
bathroom.
Domino! For fuck's sake.
He's talking to Zero.
Yes.
Anyways, does Tristan come back?
Yeah, he does.
Okay. I have failed in my mission.
Just gonna look at you all confused. What was your mission?
Well, it was to prank you, like reversing your prank, wasn't it?
As much as I want to say I want to roll to try and hide it, no. Yes, it was definitely a prank. The best way, yeah. I just pull you. I'm just gonna take your arm and just walk you a little bit further down the hallway at a distance which you wouldn't be able to hear us, and just go the best way to show you what a person's character is by showing you the way they act instead of telling you how they act. Oh, you know.
Yeah. Well, if that's all the sites, I think I might help someone make a satellite.
Well, there's still one individual you might want to meet. They're actually quite chill. It's also more. He's the other, more soldiery person on the base.
Okay.
This time it's not a prank.
Okay. I would like to see the person who will use my equipment that I make.
Alright.
That would be good.
All right. Well, you actually don't get the info that he is in his quarters, but he is at a shooting range.
Even better. We can go shoot a couple of rounds while we go talk to him, if you'd like.
Yeah, I assume we are like approaching openly.
Yeah, usually it's a bad idea to like sneak up to someone that's firing in gun range.
I mean, wouldn't be the most insane thing done.
True, not in this campaign, no.
Yeah, you see him holding like some sort of assault rifle and firing pretty accurately at a target. Yeah, he's not wearing his armor, but you can tell he has some characteristics of someone who like constantly wore the Void Engineer armor. You know, you see like some cybernetic connections essentially where the armor could connect.
Okay. I kind of wait for him to like just stop shooting, see us following Tristan. Oh. Oh, it didn't disconnect.
Yeah, he like eventually stops firing and turns around. Hey, uh, who are you? And also looks at like Tristan.
This is the newest member on the base. I thought it'd be decent for you two to get acquainted.
This soon. I thought we had a bit more time. My name is Marcel. I am kind of I'm kind of the fighter around here, and gives Tristan a grin.
Just coughs in character.
Yeah. So,
And just smiles.
what's your impression so far?
What's my impressions of what?
Well, of the place here, of the base.
It's clean. Got a lot of quirky people. It's clean. Yeah, that's important.
Well, that's one way to describe it, and he laughs. So, what do you do when you're bored? I read your files, but what about the stuff that isn't in there?
What do you mean the stuff I don't do on the job? Come on. I lived on a spaceship. I mean, void ship. Right? Like, generally, you know, I actually do like making robots and things.
Oh, you do work for fun. I see.
Yeah.
Two.
What's wrong with wanting to make a robot in your own personal time? Robots are cool.
Oh, nothing. Well, in any case, I guess we'll keep firing. By the way, welcome to the base, and yeah, he raises his assault rifle again and starts firing.
You know, before he does that, I actually want to ask him a question, Radoma. Would like to challenge him to a 1v1.
You actually want to? All right, he's
But there's a stipulation. Radoma.
Ring. Box. UFC fighting. Come on, boys.
Actually, no, fuck it. I'm a man enough. I'll fight him even though I don't have firearms. I'll substitute my energy weapons instead.
Alright. So I presume it's gonna be like just you guys shooting at the
Yeah.
targets. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Keep in mind, he gets a -1 dex penalty because he's wearing his marine armor.
No, he isn't. Like he specifically said he isn't wearing it.
Oh, fuck. I thought you did that. He said that he was, so I was like,
Alright.
Come on, boyo, you can kick his ass. I mean, he can kick your ass, boyo.
You probably will because he has a lower difficulty. He probably might have one more die than me. Maybe two.
We'll just be in the sides, be like, 1 donut. Anyone want about 2 donuts? 2 donuts. Because, we don't have money in this base.
Does he accept? Is he chatted up?
Yes, of course he accepts. That's exactly up his alleyway. And well,
Can I, any sense, use matter to make it easier for myself?
Do you want to make this easier for yourself? I do have entropy.
Ooh.
oof.
I certainly wouldn't ask you to do that if you were to do it,
He should make it easy. Well, it would just be 2 men with this 1 machine. Android, let's see how good you can.
By the way, I consider this cheating. So if someone finds out, well,
Nah, it's fine. Let's just do this normally.
I mean, you could like lower your difficulty with forces. To be honest, if you're using like a normal gun, anyways.
But isn't that cheating?
I mean,
Find out.
Technically not. It's when you're doing it yourself, you're testing your skills, and then he's doing his similar thing.
Okay, in that case, if he's gonna cheat, I'll cheat too. Let's go. What do I roll?
Just roll your arete at a 4.
Difficulty 4, I
Yeah,
presume.
4 base.
Yeah, that's clearly wrong.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fucking cursed.
Okay. I mean, that's still like -1 difficulty.
Okay. So, I presume it's just 8 at 6 and versus his, like, whatever. Whatever.
It lowers the difficulty. Yeah. Also, you have it only raised the difficulty by 1, so you just rolled at a 7, and now at a 6 again.
Yeah, so Dex energy weapons at 6.
Yep.
I'll spend a willpower. I have a specialty in small arms, which is technically is, and hand-eye coordination.
Yes. Would
So
apply.
So 6.
Would apply. Don't worry about it. So okay.
I'm gonna roll 20 dice at difficulty 3 now.
Alright, we're gonna see about the difficulty real quick. I need to find the handout again.
He's not a mage, right? Or is he?
Well, he might have a targeting implant.
This is when I get annoyed because you told me this was something I shouldn't have picked up because I'm a mage.
I mean, you're doing essentially the same thing, but with your spheres.
Ah, fair enough then.
Like
Although it's just like a -1 difficulty.
Okay, he's rolling here 2 dice at a 4. Oh
That's
wow!
gay.
Oh wow! Well,
That's unbelievable. I'll have you know.
seems like you will be rolling at a 4 now.
He could still botch. He
That's
just shoots
true.
me instead.
That's true. He was really botched his 9 dice at 4.
Do it.
Uh,
Yeah, he cheated. He barely won.
He-
No,
he-
I mean,
yes.
does he have a specialty?
Yes, he has. Hand-eye coordination would apply.
Okay, it was pretty close,
Yeah,
Really
it was clearly pretty close, and
What do you mean it's 6 versus 7? That's pretty fucking close.
sure.
What are you talking about? It's 6 versus 7, guy.
No tears, Domino.
It's pretty fun. I demand second round someday, but not today. Today you might have won, but in the future, nah, respectable match, you know.
He didn't even use willpower.
Pardon?
He didn't even use willpower.
Shut up.
But
He
yeah,
uses targeting implants because, like, you know, for me it was normal because I'm not even used to guns. So for me it was acceptable. Technically, he cheated. You know, I just lowered difficulty to what it should have been.
Alright, well, he
Shame on
congratulated.
him, honestly.
He congratulates you on a good match and says, well, you're pretty adept to yourself, but it seems like I won just a bit. You know, raise his hand and makes like this gesture that is just, a small difference.
Yeah. Well, it was a good match. We should do that again someday.
At least until we run out of ammo.
Indeed, some of my ammo was brought here today, actually, for my laser weapon.
Oh, nice.
Just think to myself, next I'm challenging for an energy weapons battle. See how he does then.
Well, let's see. Energy weapons. Oh, he has only 8 dice for that.
Yeah, so we match. I'm at difficulty 6 base, and you know I could also use correspondence or forces to make it even easier. I imagine course. Actually,
no. You couldn't make it easier because you can't cast the same. You can only cast once per turn, and I include the wonders in that, so you can make it easier.
I need to get it built into the damn fucking gun then, but that's like Prime 5 and shit. But that's like creating a wonder, isn't it?
I mean, I'm not sure how I would actually rule that, but I guess we could cross that bridge when we come to it.
AK, please don't make me come. Don't make it happen, Domino. Please, no. I see. It's fine. Okay. So you know, I'm gonna shake his hand. You know, remind him this was a good game. You know, all's fair. All's fair. I'm just gonna like continue on to the tour if Zero is still around.
Well, I think we should cut back to Ems at least temporarily. Ems, what would you be up to during this time?
What? Pardon? What's happened?
Hello.
Well, what would you be up to during this time?
What I would be up to? I would be building the satellites. I would just, if well,
Can you actually?
I would probably ask Robert Taylor and the new guy if they're interested in helping this satellite building.
You actually like a lot of correspondence for that to do it on your own.
That's why I'm asking the new guy. Hopefully, he has some correspondence.
Oh, good. You are asking me to help with the satellites. I am very interested with the satellites.
Oh.
As as these two are like shooting their guns in their little competition, I am gonna go off to build satellites.
We're gonna need another satellite. Just gonna let you know because it's all kind of huge.
Okay. There's a problem though. You have no clue about matter, Nick.
What? Oh, what? He has no dot. Oh, don't worry.
He has the correspondence.
True, but yeah, true. But does he have matter?
Yes.
Yeah, he has the matter, but lacks the correspondence. Like he has one of the correspondence, which isn't enough. I believe I put it as a matter 3 and correspondence 2 to make it.
Okay. Well, I have correspondence 3. Does he have the matter?
I do. I have matter 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem is, like,
So we
we're
just
working in concert. That's the problem. You can't eat both at
Yeah.
the same time.
So me and him have to come to an understanding
Yeah.
to see if we can work together.
Well, yes.
What is your?
But the problem is, it's not just that. You actually have the sphere required.
Yes. So we.
You need at least one dot in each involved sphere to work in concert.
Yes. No, I took mind. Mind because we can use it.
If not, we could probably try building our first prototype of a mining droid, the first prototype, so we could just fuck around.
Or, because we do need to get rid of that crashed ship of yours, so it's kind of preventing more shipments.
Yeah, we could melt it down for more materials. True, but does it need to? If I remember correctly, it needs to be cleaned correctly.
Well,
If
we can build something to clean it up. So, what does cleaning it up correctly mean?
it, you know the story behind the ship, right? Did you get the
Yeah,
files? Or...
that it's supposed to be like a Nefandi wreck.
Yeah, they did some nasty shit in there, and the stains are still kind of prevalent. So essentially, we're gonna need to go deep down in in their hull and wipe the shit off because this is a lot of it. I don't mind doing it if you want to join me. This is gonna be fun to do.
Wait. Why would we physically go? Why send robots in? Like, shouldn't we scout it out first?
No, it was scouted out earlier. That's the
Okay.
thing. They got it for information purposes.
Okay. So you know what's in there already?
Roughly.
It's
You
all
could.
dead.
Every inhabitant's dead. That ship used to belong to us. Then the family took it from somebody long, long ago. It's just really the corruption process, if I remember correctly, with Doma.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Essentially, like they had like some weird markings on the walls, and they had from what you gather, and they also had like this weird machinery that blocked your communications. The one that was partially organic.
Mhm.
So you could try to I see like like take the ship apart. You could try to see about using like some like a prime effect to see like to try to sense like the corruption essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Do we have some like a drone, like a flying drone?
I believe you do.
yeah, we
Okay.
made one for the mining exploration for Mr. Chong.
Oof. His name is Futao.
I'm sorry, but that's just a mean name.
No, it's not. The name generator gave it to me.
Disgusting.
Oof.
If we can get in there,
You can. You fly the drone. I will remote. I will control my Android via remote. And if anything is to shoot the runes off, flamethrower it, whatever, just to purify it.
I see. Well, they aren't exactly equipped for using the. Sorry, what?
I'm just trying to think if I can come up with a way to just disperse its resonance and the energy coming off of it using my spears. So I have entropy, time, and prime. Time can speed it up a little bit. Entropy will encourage it to go away. I don't think my prime's high enough.
Yeah, the prime is a problem. I
Yeah,
believe
I think it needs to be
I
3.
think like purifying is a bit of a higher level. Let me just look very quick.
Oh, I'm not purifying. I'm encouraging it to go away. To just disperse in the background.
Disperse in the background.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really know how long it will actually last, though. But we need to investigate that first.
Yeah, we would have to look into that.
Yeah, and there's a chance that
Yeah,
this might be tainted for most of your for a very very long time, which would make even time magic a bit
true,
difficult.
but yeah,
And actually, the boss told at least like the others that that they're supposed to toss the parts that aren't any good anymore, because he doesn't want to risk like corruption of anything. Like he even told them to burn the bodies and the like.
yes, but it would be easier to get rid of the shipwreck once we disperse the Nefandi energy. Even if it's just a little bit, if we just disperse it, that way we don't expose ourselves to the majority of it. Right? You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Well, think about it real quick.
I could. No, that would. Yeah, maybe Forces 3 could do it.
If Force 3, we could make like a shield around you, I suppose, but I think you would still need like the appropriate spheres to block it off. I believe, at least.
No, what I was thinking of doing on that one was employing a parapet. Oh, I could actually do it. I was going to employ a parapet to trap that resonance into it, and then just get rid of it, toss it into a sun or something.
Do you have one?
I do not have one currently.
I don't think you can make one just yet. I think they were pretty high level actually.
No, those are 2s.
Sure about that. Let me see the chart.
Look on that one.
Employing Periapt is a 2.
Employing a crafting one.
Energizing it is a 3 already. And otherwise I think they doesn't say quite here, but it's probably at 4 at the very least, if not 5. Where the fuck is it?
What, I'm making one?
Yeah, making one. I think they're pretty high level, unfortunately. Might be in how do you do that? Or Book of Secrets, actually. Might have a Book of Secrets. Since that has like wonder crafting. Most of it anyways. And unlike the other book, it's not as garbage.
Yeah, the core book's a piece of shit.
I mean, yeah, but it's still good compared to like how do you do that?
Indeed.
Oh, okay, stuff is freezing up. There we go.
Meanwhile, trying to figure out what to do, Barry tells the new guy Cooper's a bit sensitive with his weapon, you see, because he can't actually shoot. Like he can't shoot a normal gun.
I can't shoot a normal gun either.
He's supposed to be the fighter.
Oh,
That's the thing. It's like saying, I'm the builder, but I don't know how to make a table. Just letting you know, if your life is on the line in any situation, you better grab a boat if in case of gunfight.
Actually, might be in luck. It's okay. I found it. For parry up. Oh wait, no. You're actually not in luck. You're actually kind of fucked. A parry up requires Meta 5 or Life 5 plus with Prime 3. 10 points of task with the same kind of energy. Effect fused into foundation, aggravating permanent vessel contestants. And the matrix is basically the same.
what page is it on?
It's in Book of Secrets, page 160.
I've been trying to find it. I can't see it.
Give me a second, I will just copy it.
This is top quality streaming, guys. Trust me.
Yeah, I don't care.
I mean, it's best to look up things than just hand waving it.
Yeah, or hand wave. You know, be like a to do like a demi way. I just improvise it all on the spot. Even rules.
No. Trust me.
Fucking
This is how I felt your road should be, because you saw that person get murdered and tortured, even though your road doesn't care about it. Trust me.
I mean, it was even worse than that. Like, nobody was murdered. A corpse was eaten. Like and that caused the generation roll.
Ooh.
Even more retarded.
Yeah, so yeah, that won't work.
Yeah.
X-Zero, have you ever played Vampire before?
Yes, I've played Vampire.
I did some crazy maths, you see. Guess how many blood points you can get out of a human being?
Your calculations are wrong, though, Ams, remember? You can get more.
Oof.
I showed you how. Thanatos, like, 6.
The sane way of getting a blood point, and this is all legal, is 48 blood points out of a human being.
How do you get to 48?
You see, you get the blood, then you eat the corpse, then you get effective digestion, and you drink the soul.
Off a human.
Yes.
Because a human soul shouldn't be giving you blood points unless you're a necromancer.
Uh, yes. That's why you always get the in-clan discipline necromancy for the soul drink.
Yeah. So yeah, we can't do the parapet idea. I don't have time for.
Yeah, I mean, actually, it wasn't Prime 4. I was wrong on that, but it's higher. It requires like a lot of matter or life, which you don't have.
Yeah.
Like a disgusting amount, actually. Mastery.
Mate, when you want to do the basic shit, you're gonna have to have 555 in everything, boyo.
Yes.
Yeah, they've made parapets way more harder to make.
What edition played you? What edition did you play before? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, I haven't played. played, but I know in Revised they were way easier.
I mean, revised.
Yeah, with
Yeah, Revised you can get pretty stupid with how you can make stuff. Anyways, I can do. No, I don't know. I gotta think on it.
All right, all right. I mean, you can still, well, just not try to do what you did. Just do like just try to identify the tainted parts essentially.
Mm.
And people have actually like entered the place and have come out fine, so you're probably fine-ish.
For now. For now.
I mean, if you want to, you have like time. You could analyze how things are affected. Send in maybe like the robot real quick, and then have it come back. Maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna be thinking of sending in a robot. Probably with a time 2 and a spirit 1. Just so I can get a full understanding of it.
Yeah, sure, you can. Sure you can, no problem. It's your own robot is probably still not here-ish, so will have to be dropped off later on because out of character I didn't get to make it, but
Yeah.
you can use Android if AMS allows it.
yes.
Don't we have like a cheap little drone?
Oh yeah, that would also work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the cheap
It's
drone.
got a camera or something on it, right?
Yeah, like it has a
Yeah.
camera, bit of sensors, basic ones.
Okay. I'm just gonna get that then, and I'm gonna start working on it so I can put in a on its sensors. I want it to just analyze and to see if the Nefandi resonance has any effect on it.
Sure, no
Like
problem.
Actually, I'm gonna also put forces 2 just to see that, just to encourage it a little bit more.
No.
The forces 2 is to give something for it to attack.
Oh, you mean like essentially like a makeshift weaponry? To turn part of that. Maybe like.
No. Like it's gonna give it to a barrier to see if it's going to attack. Right?
Barrier if it's gonna attack. You mean like. Oh, you mean like some attack sensing? When there's
Yeah, like it's gonna sense, like it's gonna get its readings by sensing the attack on the barrier, because like I assume the Nefandi resonance would be more like a background radiation, so we'll be using forces 2 to pick that up.
But actually,
Right?
I'm not sure if that helps with the CS you're already employing, but well, sure, go ahead. It doesn't raise anything.
Okay.
So yeah, roll your magic. You probably want to have the continuous effect, so you're gonna need some duration for it.
Yes.
How long do you want to actually go?
Let's give it 12 hours. Let's see if it can survive that, and if it's all good, we can go
Okay.
from there.
Okay, 12 hours. I mean, that would just be like 3 successes, which can go up to 1 day, which is fine enough. So well, just roll it.
Okay.
You can use I believe the highest sphere was a 2, right?
It was 2.
Yeah. So,
3 dice.
at 5 base.
Is it a coincidental?
Yes, it is. Like, most things, like, since you're essentially in the vicinity of the base, you're kinda okay on most stuff, essentially.
Yeah. Just as long as I don't provoke the hypothetical observer.
Yeah.
So diff 5. I have my unique foci. I'm using my tablet to sit there, program the drone. So that'd be 4.
Be right back, by the way. I need to,
Okay.
I should do something.
I'm not gonna lie, the only thing I don't really like about Mage is really the working together thing. Like, I feel if you have the same paradigm, you should be able to do that, personally. But that's just me.
Well, you gotta have all the spheres too that are being used, like at least an understanding, because you have to come to an empathetic bond.
Yeah.
And you don't need to have like the same paradigms. You just have to come to a mutual understanding and work out the conflicts they have. So if you have same paradigms and the same spheres, it's instant.
I don't know. I'd like the system more if it did incorporate a paradigm system rather than be like, okay, you need mutual spheres, because I don't know. It would just make working together a lot easier in most scenarios.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your paradigm?
Mechanic Cosmos.
Nice.
Which one?
Mechanic-Cosmos.
I also have that one.
I got tech holds all answers. I can't
So
wait
do
for the
I.
toast. I can't wait for the talking toaster.
I've also got tech holds all the answers.
Now, when Bacon comes into play, I'm just gonna say he's a fun character to talk to.
So yeah, what did I miss?
You missed was it Cooper growing some testicles and challenging a person to a gunfight? You know, due to all the estrogen he absorbed, he actually grew back his testicles and got some testosterone.
I mean, if you want, the next time I have a like shooting range challenge, we'll have you as a target, and I'll use my energy weapon to see how much of a fucking mouth you have after that.
I would just build like the B2 droids from Star Wars and have like multiple and be like Roger Roger every time you shoot them.
Ah, yes,
You know?
you'll do a time skip of 100 years before you get the opportunity to do that. Yes, I see.
Oh yeah, with Adama being a Jew about it, yeah.
I mean, it makes sense in this scenario. You're in a fucking space rock.
It does. We cut like the thing is though, it is possible. Radoma did say, it's just metaphor is the big question about it, and
Honestly,
everything else is tertiary.
you say that, but I highly doubt you have the materials needed to even build anything.
We could the things I'd assembled on our way, kind of enough to make couple. Then we get some more materials out of them, and so on, so on.
I even specifically seem to remember Rodoma talking to you about your idea of having robots that eventually make other robots, and that's far in the future.
It was, but it's more like I need to go with the manufacturing process, not with the AI manufacturing process, e.g., Earth style processes. Which is like you need a forge, you need to do this, you get assembles, like how you build a car today. So Bacon, what you gonna do?
I'm going to eat this piece of cake that is on my hand.
Lovely.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
God, that's some good cake.
He won't share the cake.
What?
Cake's a lie anyway.
Where's the cake bacon? Is it chocolate? Is it strawberry?
It's
Can
chocolate.
Can I have some cake?
No,
Okay.
I mean, you can. You just need to come to Brazil.
I can't understand what you're saying. You have a mouthful of cake.
You need to
Yes.
come to Brazil.
Oh. Not Brazil.
Too late, you're going to Brazil now.
We're going to hell, boys. When you're so bad, even Brazil doesn't want you.
It's when you have to go to fucking America.
Alright,
God
Well-
damn it, Redoma.
where did we leave off?
Do I really have to mute you?
Yes.
We left off trying to figure out what we will send into the Nefandi ship.
Did you roll already?
No, I have not. I've been just trying to make sure I got everything I'm trying to think of. But
Okay.
I think. Do you want to try to get that down to. I'm using. What other foci do I have? Where's my sheet? Sorry, I keep losing my sheet, and then I'm slow. I'm doing this.
It's due to
Uh,
the programming you did. You pressed the wrong button and it screwed up the entire thing. Don't you know, Kipper?
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Sorry. So I use my unique foci. It started at diff 5, so it's diff 4. The drone counts as a machine. Can I get that down to difficulty 3?
Mechanical aptitude does not apply to magic rolls.
No. I use machines as a foci.
Oh,
Yeah. Does it being a drone constitute as a foci for that?
I mean,
Otherwise,
the machine would count as a foci, but yeah, the problem is like it wouldn't lower your difficulty,
okay.
and
I'm
like
gonna keep it at
you know,
5.
you already have to like the unique one in it. Anyways,
Okay.
and I wouldn't go lower than that. I don't really. I mean, I think the magic difficulty is easy enough to put down. Like if you want to, you can also roll like some attributes ability thing to like lower the difficulty.
True. But I already rolled the Arete. So
Yeah.
that's 2. I'm gonna keep working on it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just keep rolling. We're essentially like using the same rules as where you do like a ridge or something like that. So
So we,
your stamina's probably your cap, which isn't 1.
yeah. 4 successes.
Okay, that's good enough. And yeah,
Okay.
you sent like your drone in, and well, as you like do that, it essentially just goes to like different parts of the ship, and
Okay.
well, you spot like the walls where you see like where the sensors said there's some scorch marks essentially, which is heavily well corrupted essentially. You sense like some pulsating energy even now.
Okay.
And- Yeah.
I asked the guy who I'm working with in the shop. So where do you think the most corruption is? Was it the center of the ship? Hello?
I'm sorry, here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like where did you say like the most of the corruption was? Where you had to do a lot like lots of cleaning? What-
Redoma, where was it again? It's been like 2 weeks since we done this.
Well, you actually haven't been. I don't believe you were actually there inside of the ship.
Hold on. Let me get bacon then. Hey, Bentley, can you get fuck, I forgot Bacon's character again.
Vicious love.
Yes, Vishuslav.
Hello, friend. I'm a bit busy right now. What's the issue? You
Um,
hear the sound of electricity in the background.
Paid bollocks noises.
just need to know, where did you find the corruption area within the ship?
It was, I believe, in the middle near the bridge. He gives the exact location of the room where the thing was.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was there. There should be like a burned box of iron. Uh, you can easily see it. It was there that the weird machine was.
Okay. Also, after you're done torturing those bollocks, meet the new guy.
Yes, yes. Uh, I just got distracted. It's fun to use a auto prod.
Okay. And gives the coordinates to the other dude.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna fly the drone to those coordinates.
All right. Well, you first start you already checked out the walls when you came in, but yeah, as you like go to the bridge, you sense like some pain from some of the machines. You don't know like how they like navigated this thing, but it definitely was a non-standard way they did it.
Um, do I see any fluctuations on that spell? Do I see any like reactions happening?
No, none so far. You have
Okay.
as far as you can tell, there's like nothing trying to penetrate your yeah your field, and no energy spikes or anything. It seems all very passive essentially. And well,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just gonna park it in the most corrupt spot in the ship, and then I am going to start warding the computer that I am viewing this on.
All right. Okay, that would be the place where the weird machinery is.
Okay. I'm gonna fly it right in there.
Yeah. Okay, I have to look at warding real quick. Believe it or not, nobody here has actually done it. Nobody has even put up a mind shield so far.
Oh, goody goody.
What even is mind? Why would you have it?
Why would you not have mind?
Well, actually, one player had mine, but it was reinside.
Yeah, mind is very good.
Like, what are you going to use mind for? You're going to use it to make rocks sentient and give them 5 intelligence?
Don't go.
Okay.
Don't go with that. It's just a meme. Like, that's not even a mage game you're in. I'm just saying, you're not in a mage game.
Oh.
Right?
Okay, think of it like this. I can hack computers with forces to mind 1.
So I just used data for that.
You still need mind.
Not in that game.
Yeah.
At a ternary
You can
computer,
inject
though.
you can inject viruses that way. So it's like, yeah. So,
How
yeah.
much mind do you have, and how far are you getting to create a mind? I need
That's
something to my experiments.
that's just mind 1. You can ward it. You can increase your intelligence with mind.
Yeah, it was only temporary. You could do the same thing with life.
You can lock it in with mind and life.
What do you mean lock it in?
You can make it permanent.
I mean,
You can have multiple sensory effects without the penalty if you have mind going. So you can actually organize it.
just a thing of note, like, I would still impose some sort of penalty for having some effects running, because I think it's ridiculous to keep buffing infinitely.
Oh yeah, it won't let you buff infinitely. It will eventually break down, but it just allows you to have a couple going. Why am I looking at this?
Okay, I assume you're going for like a temporary ward, right?
Yes. Mainly, what I'm trying to do is if anything tries to get at this computer from that drone, it will automatically just disconnect.
Oh yeah, that's super easy.
Yes. Super easy and effective.
Yep. Let me look at the what are minor wards again? What the fuck is it? The spheres. Actually, you're going to need to go for data because you have data.
Wait, he actually has data?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless.
And dimensional science.
Yeah, I once kind of assumed. What level of dimensional science do you have, though?
I only got one dot in it.
Alright, good to know.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. It doesn't actually specify in here, so I have to go to the chart, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry if this takes like a bit longer, but it's the
Probably.
first time that that anyone actually used this.
It's fine. As far as you get it correct.
No, it's not fine. Stop being bad.
Okay. No.
No, he's not turning into a demi. It's too far on the way to becoming a kill.
Let's see. Yeah, time and distance, correspondence to fine. To the appropriate sphere.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just yeah, it should be at the two. Correspondence, prime, and appropriate sphere. So you actually need.
So
I would say
we'll do correspondence to. So this is what I can do it with correspondence and forces though.
okay. Correspondence and
So-
forces. Yeah, that should work out
'Cause all-
perfectly.
Yeah, because all I'm waiting for is a signal coming from the drone that shouldn't be coming from it.
Yeah. All right.
Right?
So yeah, now that works perfectly. Just give me the roll as much sis as you need for the duration, and things should be fine.
Okay.
I suppose. Actually, should I have you invest energy for this? It's a bit finicky, isn't it? Oh, okay. No, okay. Only permanent wards cost though. Okay, that should be fine then. My bad.
Okay, so I will be doing this as like a computer program. Like I'm actually increasing the security of this computer using like hypermath and programming. So should I roll intelligence and computers or something?
Yeah, you can. Also, my bad. Wards do cost quintessence. It's just permanent ward cost extra, but it's only like one for per objective, and so it's like only one for you. And you should start out with some Quintessence. Yeah, you noted it down.
Yes. I started off with some quintessence and some paradox, which I believe is both should be correct.
Wait, why did
my
you start off
thinking.
with paradox?
I have enhancements,
Cursed.
Blessed, you mean?
so yeah. So unfortunately, I got that. So intelligence and computers to
Yep.
enhance this and to use programming as a foci.
Yep.
That will be 7. 7 difficulty.
Just use the base difficulty for the effect.
Okay, so difficulty for the programming is 5, but because this is programming, computer aptitude should apply,
Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
Yes, this is difficulty 3.
I don't know why I'm bother having you roll this, but let's go.
That's why.
That's why. Holy shit, that's bad.
I mean, you're still at difficulty 3, and it can't get lower than that.
It's still 2. It's still 2 successes.
You could have technically failed that. That showed it.
Oh, okay.
Would have been real funny too.
Roll the arete now.
Yeah, roll the archer 3, because, 2 successes reduce the difficulty.
Okay. Difficulty 3. Wait, what? What?
You rolled
Why did
3
you do that?
plus 3.
What?
You rolled 6 dice.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
Impressive. But with your 3 archer, but please roll again.
Yeah, I don't know why I did.
Alright, well, but you still need more successes unless you want to have it last for a turn.
Oh, I'm doing this like for the 12 hours basically.
Yeah, you need 3 successes for that. You can keep. You don't have to roll the ability stuff. That keeps staying the same. Just your arete.
That's 4 in total. How many do I need?
3. So you're good.
So. Okay.
Don't forget the dot of quintessence, and let's go. Yeah.
Oh, this is using quintessence? Okay.
Yeah, like a bit. I looked at the rules, and it says, minimum of one quintessence plus 1 for each additional objective. So you should be at 1. That's just costing you 1, and if you do it permanently, then it costs like extra for every sphere involved and stuff like that.
Okay. I then just like kick back and just look at the screen.
All right. Well, is there anything specific you're looking out for?
I'm just gonna wait to see if anything happens. This is an Afandi ship.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You wait like a while, but nothing seems to happen. You monitor it, and bad shit is still going on, and in terms of like resonance and well, the energies in general, some spiritual residue and stuff like that. That is really nasty. But overall, it's not a bad. It's not a bad as in it grows and tries to infiltrate your machine. It seems kind of dead. No real traps or anything so far.
Okay. Like I said, I'm just gonna sit here and watch this. So
All right. Well, time to get to Bacon then. What would Bacon be
Yeah.
doing?
How much time did it pass from last time? Like I already lost my paradox, right?
Yeah, your paradox should be gone.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I did the paradox. I did the research on school spiders. So what do I have to do? I guess that knowing that the uh, hydroponics has arrived, he will just try to grab the parts and place them somewhere and just scratch his head because he has no idea on how to set it up.
All right.
Would be worth.
I mean, with that much biology, I think you would have actually an idea how to set up hydroponics.
I mean, I know how it works, but this is a pipe. Where does this fit? How do I make water go through the pipe? Because he's a bit shit on technology.
So, are you gonna try to figure it out yourself, or are you gonna look for instructions or help us?
Yeah, he will try to figure it out. Yeah. Asking for help is for losers.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Roll me intelligence, technology, and what I'll and I need to look up really quick the difficulty and the success required.
Yeah. Do we already have our rooms like ready for it, or do we need to create one?
Oh.
Okay, that's a problem.
Turns the toilet into the hydroponics room. You take it on the plants because there's fertilizer there.
I could do that with the plumbing.
I mean, alternatively, you could just set up some place outside. Inflate something and just put the plants there essentially, and put up some. I guess like expand the plumbing as well. The plants would actually produce enough oxygen to not impair the what would you call it, the life support.
Life support.
Yeah, as much. So you could probably get away with it if you like improvise it essentially, but I'm afraid like improvising such things isn't exactly your forte.
Yeah. Or I could just find a hole in the base and tell the bollocks to start mining and do a test run with that.
Mines with their
Yeah,
bare hands, Kappa.
Yeah, I have the cattle prod now, so I think I'm ready to start making a hole underground. So I would just ask Hyde where he wants us to make that to place the hydroponics and where can I dig. Because I know he has some underground secret places that I don't want to mess up.
Good. Okay, cool. Okay. I'm guessing that secret place is the place with that spearhead.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Redoma, as you probably have the layout of the entire spaceship in your mind, or space base, whatever, we're gonna put this somewhere not with my secret room. You know?
That's fine. Well, the problem is, of course, there is no direct access to the dirt underground.
We'll just make a hole on the station.
Okay, you're making a hole at the station.
Yeah, we just like get a corridor. We close both doors. We all get on suits. We make a hole. Check. That's not leaking air. Let's go, and we get the bollocks in.
All right.
We got the most beautiful workers.
And a very
You dirty
creative,
scaly.
very creative workflow as well. Okay. What am I gonna say? You can probably, do you know there's like like the dead ends at some point? I think you can use some of those if you want to. Put up some improvisational airlock essentially with some of the equipment there, because I imagine something like that would be part of the equipment of the base in case of like hull breaches and the like.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So well, you're gonna get mining. Actually, let me look at the fucking Pollux sheet real quick. Oh fuck, they're way too weak.
You have a light mage, so that's technically wrong. They're not strong enough yet, is what you meant to say.
Yeah, but Beck doesn't have the right magics.
I have magic life 3, so I can at least
Shame.
make sure that they are not damaged. But
Yeah.
soon I'm going to get 4.
You can
Yeah.
make yourself strong enough.
Well, the Bollocks, start mining, but aside from like superficial damage to the ground, it doesn't really budge. It's almost like it has been made to withstand threats in space. Big explosions, weapons fire, and the like.
Okay, there's only one thing to do. Hide. Grab Android for me, please.
Android, go to the Slav. I keep forgetting his name. God damn it.
Vicious love.
Vicious
Slav
Slav.
Slav is actually a correct nickname because it's half of his first name.
Just think of him as a Slav as vicious. Vicious Slav.
And as Vyacheslav is the only crazy here, he's going to say, Android, tell me a joke.
God damn it.
Yes.
Guys, I'm not even part of this. Why are you like this?
Get
What-
the joke.
What happens when you go to the bathroom in France? European.
Good one, Android. Please dig a hole here. We need to get in contact with the rock.
No, the Android gets in position and puts out his drill, and you hear a lot of noises as it starts mining. Yeah, I think weapon bonus should apply to this, because technically it's a weapon. Yes, athletics. Oh boy. Yes, that's drilling. It takes it a while, but it manages to get through, and you see the you see like a lot of the inner workings of the base, and it seems like it's actually surprising that the robot got through this quickly. And well, you might have to fix some pipes here and there, but you're through. You can see the ground.
It's not my problem. We have people to do that. I'm just going to dig. Yeah, I get the bollocks and we start to dig. I even get a little song for them to sing. I am a bollocks, I'm a digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole.
Fucking hell. It's fucking hell. Okay. Let's see. Probably. What would be like a mining? Like a pickaxe have like as a damage bonus.
I would say either +2 or +3. Like an axe is +3, so
Yeah.
a sword is +2.
Actually,
Well, if you follow Minecraft's logic, an axe deals more damage than a pickaxe. So.
yeah. I mean that's true. Actually, maybe it's in the weapons chart. Wouldn't be surprised. Das ist 450. Hier 450. Hedge. Okay, what do we have? Melee weapons, blade, with clubbing weapons. None of those really fit. What's the closest thing? Crowbar maybe. Or hatchet. Tomahawks. Okay, I guess I will. Yeah, I will just say it's difficulty 7 and for the 2 for recent combat and a +2. Yeah, +2. She seems right. So wish him luck, I guess.
Should I also roll because I'm helping?
You're only providing morale support, which I don't think they really appreciate.
You're actually
yeah,
lowering the dice rolls, I'll let you know.
If they get too slow, I just turn on the cattle prod. The noise makes them go faster.
Oh yeah, I assumed that you wouldn't be just you would be like having them work at some capacity, you know, make sure that they keep working. And yeah, they dig and yeah, managed to carve out a nice hole. It's gonna take them a while though.
Well, I have time. I'm not worried if it's going to take a week or something. It's a
Okay.
good start.
Okay, sure. But what are you doing with the what's it called in English? You know, the dirt, I guess.
Um, how much can Android carry? Like, does it have a carrying capacity or any kind?
It has strength 4, which is I believe a lot. So she could probably like you know, carry the stuff out as you need it.
Yeah, so I would just have Android with a large box just carry it to somewhere so Hyde can check see if there's any metal on the rock, and if there's not, we just dump it outside.
Well, you're being approached by your android. Presumably Wishlav told you what he expects. So you have like a box of dirt, or several boxes of dirt. How do you wish to proceed with it?
The old-fashioned way. Metal 1, baby. Let's check if there's any goodies in here. You want me to roll 1d10 for any gold, Redoma?
Gold in it, I can tell you that already. But yeah, just throw me the level 1 effect.
Karate difficulty 3.
4. Oh, wait, if you're doing a lab, yeah, you can go down to 3.
Yeah, because it's only sensible to do it in the lab.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, you like analyze it, but it seems like mostly you know, like the normal surface rock and some water ice. You know, the later it gets, the more The more denser it seems to get, but that's about it. Less loose rocks and more like, actual like bigger ones.
Okay. Android. I press on the feature record message. The results are for this examination of the samples you have given me. They are rocks and water, nothing valuable. So put them outside. And recording. Android, go to Vyacheslav.
Here the android beeps and turns around and goes to Vyacheslav.
Yeah, he hears the message, I guess. Well, he has to decide a place to just dump this shit. So he's going to give the cattle prod to Kelly. And he's going to get out with Android to find a place to set up the dumping route. And I guess he's going to take his time to just meet a new guy now that he isn't actually working anymore and has a bit of a free time.
All right. Yeah, you can do that, I suppose, and yeah. I guess it's back to Nectar. Actually, Tristan, are still with the. What are you doing currently?
I mean, I think I just finished that shooting thing.
I mean, shooting thing was like a bit in the past. It only took like a few minutes.
I'll probably stay there and keep like doing some practice so I can eventually maybe consider buying firearms.
All right, sure. Just give me like some stamina. Firearms or energy weapons, but the energy weapons at a +1. Alright, you make some progress, I suppose, and yeah, not bad. So, let's look at the time. We're already a bit over, I suppose, and I guess that means we should end it. Yeah, let's just end it here, and let's start with in and out of character thoughts. Let's start at the beginning with Emperor.
In character, I think the boss liked the joke. The new guy's okay-ish. I need to see what you can do before giving any big assessments. And outer game, I need to get correspondence too then, because it's just a pain in the ass otherwise. And man, that female's a bitch. She can't even take a joke. There's a reason why no one hangs around with her.
Should I tell you something else?
She doesn't like us. Oh.
Yeah, that too, but Domino actually has the right spheres to help you with this. Okay, next one, Bacon.
Okay, in character, it's fine to finally have my own slaves. It's just so cool to just set the little creatures and they work harder. It's like playing that dungeon keeper game. And yeah, out of character, same thing. It's cool to see that the bollocks actually have a use and they are already ready to work. I was really considering that we would just need to kill them and eat them.
Would have been a use.
It would. We need some extra meat.
I mean, you've done some training, and with the cattle prods, it's much easier to convey threats. And they have like a natural ability to pick up on stuff. Alright, okay, next one. Domino.
In character, I've learned that the new guy seems just about as fanatic as the other lads, still fitting quite nicely, although don't drink anything he offers me because he seems like the type would also poison your coffee. Beyond that, though, Marcel appears to be a decent fighter. He had a decent shooting battle, whatever. Out of character, it's. I like the fact that you're taking your time to look up things rather than just improvising it. No matter what people may say, I think that's far better than just, yes, let's just wing this rule that's, I'm gonna have to fucking undo in like 3 fucking sessions. So, and pretty fun all around.
Alright. Thank you very much. Nick, in character and out of character thoughts.
Here I thought I was on mute. Yeah. Guys are a bit strange. Some of you are fanatical. Some of you don't take things seriously. So yeah, kind of just trying to find my niche. Satellite guy seems cool. Tristan seems kind of a tool. Either way, I know I need to start getting mind scans of my brain. I'm constructing AIs.
Alright, I see.
Yeah, that's kind of why I have Mind One, just so I can do a mind scan of myself.
By the way, there is like an AI construction system here. It's pretty artistic, but it outlines like how I'm gonna roll with it.
It is the beginning. I know with my whole like 12-hour little test drone, I will be doing things like if we had time, I would have started to construct that little mind scan of myself. But anyways,
Yeah, keep it in mind for like my next session if you want to do it. Right now it's well, a bit late for that.
yeah.
Alright, I think then anyone get any natures to justify?
Technically, I think I got hacker because I improved that drone and tinkered with them, or innovator,
Yeah,
but it doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
I answered the call of a superior and treated them with a lot of respect, Kappa.
Oh boy. Let me actually look up the. Yeah.
I started the first slave mining operation on these rocks, so I guess I'm a bit of a visionary this time.
Yeah, you're working towards your vision. That counts.
Yeah, but I don't need any more power. I'm full.
All right. So let me look up. What the fuck is soldier? What's in the other book?
I think that one's straight out of VTM.
Oh. Oh, what a coincidence. I have the VTM core book open, so I can just look.
I see we are planning to turn us into vampires already.
Well, naturally.
Wouldn't surprise me a little bit. Steve, after all. You got that special little role.
Sadist, no. Scientist, soldier. You get a weapon and achieve your order's objectives, the more difficult the order. Okay. Yeah, don't think so. Yeah, fortunately not. You haven't been given any orders, and there's. I mean, if you actually want to have orders, you probably should have asked for them.
Pardon? What did you say, Rodon?
I mean, at this point, you should probably ask for orders if you need them, unless you
mean,
you want to be limited to like the missions and the like.
I mean, the problem is, in character, like the fucking commander doesn't really seem like someone you just bring up. Hey guys, I don't know if I can do for you.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm kind of limited to that unless you throw them at me. At least for now.
I mean, you could just accept Ems as your superior.
I'd rather die.
Wow, you hear that, Ems?
Oh, you could accept me as your superior.
I'd still rather die.
Alright. With that, I think 3 XP for everyone. Say goodbye.
Yay.